Good morning, it's May 23rd. My son Brian and Jared, we're going to set up trail cameras because my son Jared here, not the only reason, because Brian sets up trail cameras every year up in here, but Jared drew the archery bull tag, the early archery bull tag. So, in a premier unit here in the state of Utah, and so we are going to be doing a lot of scouting, and there's a lot of bulls from last year that we know that are going to be some really good bulls. There's even some bulls that might reach the 400 mark, but we'll see as the season goes and as the trail camera pictures come in and the scouting goes, and figure out which one we want to focus on. But we're getting an early start, and we're looking forward to an awesome premier archery bull elk hunt in the state of Utah. Heck yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, that was awesome. So that was, I'm going to step off to the trail they just went down, but yesterday and today I've been probably 10 yards from a 350 6x6, 3 yards from a 5x6 that I've spooked out of its bed. I walked right up on it. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps from, I think that was 5 bulls, and the biggest one was nice, nothing huge, but that's fun. Between Dad, Jared, and I, we were able to get out 50 cameras. The antler growth on the unit looked really good. One of the best years I'd seen. Fire season, took out a couple of my cameras and had 2 large areas of the unit shut down. Both areas I was familiar with. Despite that, I was able to find and put together a great hit list.
course, but one's top of the list. We call him Tango, and then number 2 is going to be a bull that Brian calls Johnson. So, and we want to be right in there ready on opening day, so we're going to go in there today and set up a tree stand and get everything ready for hanging out in there, so we can have an awesome limited entry elk hunt here in Utah.
Yeah, the tree stand we're setting up has probably our number 1 bull and our number 3 bull as far as score.
Yeah.
Hitting it pretty consistently, and so we'll see if the wind cooperates. I think it will, but you never know until you actually sit the tree stand whether the wind's going to cooperate perfectly. But if the wind cooperates, it's a great spot, and we'll see how it goes.
Jared's got the tag, and Brian's found the elk, and I'm along for the ride. I just happened to be videoing you right when you did that. We've talked about this before, but Brian's done a lot of work and found us a spot up in here, and there's three bulls. Tango's number 1, Johnson's number 2, and then there's a bull we call B52.
I haven't seen that.
Johnson and B52 are going to be high 380s, possibly 390, and Tango is going to be high 390s, possibly 400. So that's why he's number 1. But Brian's got another client, Alan. He's a couple miles from us, but they're kind of hunting the same 3 bulls. But I feel like me and Jared have a better chance. We came in here earlier, like you saw, and put up 2 tree stands. So if the wind's good, we've got a good spot. If it doesn't work out, we'll have to just go on the fly.
Yeah,
So
I'm hoping it works out.
yeah,
Excited.
yeah. Tomorrow's opening day. We'll see you with the sunrise. The wind was just swirling on our blind so bad. I just felt like it was too close to our shooting spot, so we just set us up a blind right here. We got a tarp at camp, and we're gonna put the tarp on the back of that right there. So this is gonna be our new plan. Hunting the same spot, but just on the ground instead of in a tree stand. Is it gonna work better? It just needs to work. It'll work. Well, rain, and rain. What do you think of the rain? Jared likes the rain. Well, it was a rainy day today, so I didn't film as much as I should, but right at dark, we heard something coming in, and it looked like it was just about where we could see it, and nothing. When we got back to camp, Brian said call, and he's found the biggest bull and a bull. Anyway, 2 big bulls out of the 3 big bulls we're hunting. The one we're hunting here kind of hangs where we're at, and the other 2 hang over there, so him and his client's going to go in on those in the morning, so hopefully we finally see something. It's only been 2 days, but we haven't even seen an elk, so we'll see what happens. Okay, well, so we saw that one spike this morning. That's the only elk we've seen so far, but
That's the only freaking animal we've seen.
yeah, the only animal, Jared says. But Alan and Brian Guide and Alan went in and they shot a bull he called 50. I like to call him B52 bomber, but he was 54 inches wide. And they're packing him down this canyon, and their truck's already down there. So if we pack down there and meet them down there, we'll get to pack out downhill. So we're going to meet them down there. They have help going up in there, go up in there. So there's going to be 6 people packing that bull out. So that shouldn't be too bad, other than it's just so wide. There's no trails. And so we're packing up camp, and we're going to meet them down there at the truck. It's about 2 miles down there. So. Okay, we've been waiting for about a little over an hour, and here they are with the bull. You guys packing some meat?
And she got extras.
It's Rachel, and you got a hind quarter, and you found a shed.
Brian did, and he didn't want to carry it out, and I was like, I'll carry it out, but I don't know if it's working.
It's in the
Well, it's chalk, but
real thing.
heck yeah, guys! Congratulations.
Yeah.
I don't know of anybody that works harder than you to get elk, Brian.
Well,
And you have one hell of a client right there.
Yeah, well, these guys do now. Work that hard.
How you doing, Maggie?
That was one of the top.
Nice chair. Custom designed armrests. Look at all those points you can hang stuff on. No, good job, guys. How long of a shot?
55.
Cool.
How far to go? 250.
We had a good blood trail.
Oh, yeah.
Good shot, Alan.
After the pack out, Dad and Jared went home for long enough to get their laundry done, repacked their packs to stay in for another 4 days. They immediately went in to see if the bull was still where I'd seen him with Alan.
New game plan. 25th. And right now we're looking at our target bull right here. He's behind the trees right here. So we have to decide whether to watch him bed and go from there. We should be patient.
Yeah. Oh my God. We just got here. We don't have camp set up.
Yeah, we don't have camp set up. We just ran down the hill, and we're so fortunate to find this bull. He's an awesome bull. He's a 7x7. He has really good swords and really good. Jared saw him through the binoculars and says, it's him. And so sure enough, I get a spotter on him. And
Service here.
we have service.
I think we found her in the. If I stood up.
Okay, so. Dang, that's tight in there, Jared.
Well, if we can. So the wind is going.
The thing of it is if we can watch him bed, we are like way ahead.
We can get close enough to him.
Well, we can get a plan, get close, and wait for them to stand up. Yep.
But we have to be super quiet if they're bedding.
Oh yeah, but as long as the wind's right, we'll have a good chance. So that's what I recommend. If you can find that spot right there on your Onyx, those little clearings, mark it. Or else yours. Yeah. See if you can find that very spot.
Yep, that's him.
Beautiful bull, huh?
We just got to get close to it.
Oh yeah, look at that fifth. That is him. Stay here, bed down. You need to bed down right there, Jer. So we know exactly where they're at.
We need to bed down somewhere where we can see them.
Yeah. We got our camp set up lower than we was originally gonna, because we know right where the bull's at. We do need water, so we're gonna go down to the stream and then decide from there whether we're gonna go up to a spot, hope that he crosses, or because we know kind of where he's bedded. He went out of sight feeding, but or just come back up a glass. So we'll see how it goes. We're gonna head down though. Okay, we came down the bottom, filled up all our water. We're going to a place that we named Snow Cone, and we're gonna look down in where we last saw him. See what if we can find him again.
Dad and Jared were unable to relocate Tango that night. The next day, I hiked in, and the three of us picked the area apart for 3 days, and were unable to relocate the bull. At the end of those 3 days, I heard that the bull had been killed by another archery hunter 2 canyons over from where we thought he was.
Down, we're gonna take a break, 1 day break, and be back in here.
Half a day break.
Half a day break. We're going to check out Johnny's buck. So, did he shoot the buck before he sent us the bull?
No, he sent us the bull and then went and shot the buck.
Oh, okay.
But we can't see the bull because the surface ain't good enough.
Yeah, we haven't even been able to see what bull he sent us. He just said it was a big bull. And as soon as we find out, we'll be like, we'll find out.
No, I ate a second ago.
Yeah, I ate too, so we'll pack out and pack back in. Name of the game. Johnny's not here when we got back to camp, but they're saying this thing is 33.5 inches wide.
I believe it.
If you go from here,
It would be from here
to
to there, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be about, I have a tape if we wanted to
just an old
double check
just
their
an
work.
old buck.
He's got good mass on him too.
That is awesome, dude.
He's, look, I bet you
Character.
at one point he had a fork right here. He just looks, you know, it's the same spot that this one turns.
Has he got an old Roman nose on him and stuff? I don't know. Let's take a
find
look. Take a look, take a look. Can you get that out, Brian?
I mean, he's ugly, but he's not
He's kind of got the...
like super ugly.
Sometimes when they get really old, they kind of...
Man, that is a frame, I'm telling you.
Yeah, 33.5, easy. All the way, 33.5, 33.5. Yeah. Yep, 33.5 inches.
That is crazy.
That is so awesome. I have to give him a hug and say good job.
After Tango was killed, we debated staying in the area, given 2 of our 3 big bulls had been killed. But Jared really liked the bull Johnson. For the month leading up to me taking down my cameras, I had Johnson hitting that spot on average every 3 days, all during daylight hours. So Dad and Jared went back in with a blind, and I went to a glassing point in the area just in case I could locate another big bull or see him and do a spot and stalk scenario.
So it's the evening of the 29th. It's about 4:15. We're back where we were originally hunting. We brought a rail blind this time instead of just making one out of trees and their tarps. And Jared is making him a bow hanger. So there seems to be a lot more tracks in here, so our hopes are high.
So I'm having homemade elk roast and hash browns. I've got biscuits and gravy. Jared's got biscuits and gravy.
Mountain House.
Brian called us. Just texted us a second ago. He's on a high ridge over there hunting bucks, but he's been looking over here where we're at. Says Johnson's shut up on the top of the ridge over here with some cows. So Johnson's one of our shooters.
So yeah.
Yep. So it's gonna be a good day tomorrow. Today I did hear a bugle, really faint. So we seem to be in here better than last time we were in here. So heck yeah.
The night I saw Johnson on the ridge, Dad came down with a really bad cough. The next morning he sent Jared to the blind with all the equipment, cameras. He stayed in the tent, which was quite a ways below the blind and in a really trashy area where I didn't think the elk were going through there. At noon, he had a bull bugling really close to his tent. He cow called to it. It came in. It ended up being Johnson. He spooked him. After they spooked him, they decided to pull out. Dad was so sick that he didn't help us for, I think, a week and a half. Me and Jared spent the next 9 days hunting Johnson. We never found him again, and we saw a couple of the really good bulls. Had no luck with them either. All right, it's September 7th. We're switching it up again, going up into an area where I'm very familiar with, that's got a bunch of good bulls. Hopefully we can locate them. But in past years, at this time of year, I've glassed up several really good bulls. We got Dad back with us, and hopefully we get into some big ones. I think this year I have like 5 named bulls up in this area. So
This wasn't our first choice because they weren't the biggest bulls, but they're nice bulls.
well, some of them are better than nice, but yeah, most people would consider them huge. They weren't our best bulls on the unit this year, but they're big.
I'm just saying, we didn't hunt here first because where we hunted first, we targeted the biggest and the best.
Yep. Jared's back there. He's actually caught up quicker than I thought he would. It's maybe because I'm talking. Yeah. And he's big.
Where?
Straight above the wallow.
How high?
A ways.
In the green?
Oh, his third is. He's been wallowing. This is the bull that was wallowing. Might take you a minute to get the right angle where you can actually see how good he is. Listen, that's a bugle one.
Never heard him. So is he coming this way?
He's coming straight to the wallow.
How fast can we make it down there?
No. Well,
What time is it?
There's no way. See, so the sun's setting behind the clouds.
but Jared, if he's in here, he's huntable.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Was that him? He's the growler.
Yeah. Oh, I know this bull.
Who is it?
We know him. You explain, you described him. Who is he?
I'm asking you.
Massive front. Good
We know him in here. Big fronts. Great third, particularly on one side. Not a great back end. Good mass.
Oh. Did we name him?
Yeah.
I know. His name is Bob.
Bob? Bob the Builder? What's his name, Brian?
What would you have with your whiskey?
Coke. Is that Coke?
It's 100% Coke. It's September 8th. We're heading up into a new area. Last night we went and glassed up one of our bulls in that area, and there's a few really good bulls in there, and it was really active. So we will
hopefully get into some good ones, and we'll see how it goes. down there. No, he was literally up here.
Yeah, he was
Right there.
right there.
I just got time to catch up, but I never saw him.
It was definitely him. I could see his little kicker off his beam.
That's big.
Well, it's not like he was going too fast. You weren't making noise.
No.
No, we knew exactly
That's
where he
good.
was. I was like creeping up just like you do when you know they're right there.
Yeah.
I knew we were going to see him.
Usually when they see the antlers first, you got him.
I know, but he wasn't moving his antlers. He was standing there looking straight at us.
Yeah, and Brian's like, there he is, and we both
He must
stopped.
have heard something.
Well, the problem is that you were straight behind us,
What's the problem?
meaning
looking
he was
for you.
looking for you and he's going to see us. So see, if we're coming in from this angle and he's looking this way, we're good. You were straight behind us, so he was looking for you, and we walked right into his eye.
The only other thing you could have done that would have helped really is make a lot of noise. So
But I had told him to come, and he's hiking.
I was trying to catch up.
Yeah. Like, but if after he had pegged us, if you like bugled and cow called, it might have took his attention.
I was cow calling really soft for you. I did it twice.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing you can. I mean, it's not like we didn't really screw up. I just wish that he had been like moving when we poked up, and I would have seen his antlers when he was moving.
if he was broadside when he stopped, I probably would
Just yeah. I mean it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was him. Switching up our strategy again. We got a week left. And we're putting in a tree stand on a spot I really like.
What am I doing?
I just cut it all in, and now Dad's struggling with his bow. But we got, this is an area where a lot of big bulls been killed in the rut. And it's kind of a little hidden spot. But it's got wallows. It's top water in the area. And the elk love it in here. Like that's a fresh track. We got rain last night, and then there's big tracks in here like that. Over here we got a big wallow. And then right up there is more water with just trails, tracks. Right up here we got another wallow. That one hasn't been used as recently as this one, but the tracks are just everywhere in here. I think everywhere you look is, and then I know there's multiple herds of cows, and the bulls move into this area hard in the rut. And so Dad and Jared are going to set the tree stand, and I am going to go glass. I got multiple glassing points in the area that are close enough. If I locate a big one, we can go for them.
For the first morning that Dad and Jared sat the tree stand, no animals came in. While I was on the glassing point, I glassed up a buck that I wanted to pursue. Also, Dad knew of another buck that was a really good buck. So for the second day on the tree stand, Lydia came in and sat it with Jared. She had a camcorder, but if you've never videoed people hunt, it's a skill in and of itself. Many a time I forgot to hit the record button, and she made the same mistake. It was a really good 6x7 bull, came in to the closest water at 15 yards from the tree stand. When Jared drew, the bull saw him draw out of the corner of its eye, whirled and left. I ended up getting a shot at the buck that I was going for, didn't make it happen. After that, I decided to sit the tree stand with Jared till the end of the hunt.
All right, it's Friday the 13th. We have 5 days, including today, left in the hunt. Day before yesterday at noon, we went and put up a tree stand in a spot that I think is just phenomenal for the rut. We kind of got sick of trying to chase them, and the rut's kicking off. This morning was colder than it's been on any other day by probably 6 to 8 degrees. So the bull, they should be moving. The moon's coming back, like barely bigger than a half moon right now, so most of the activity might start to be at night. But I think if we sit this tree stand for the next day or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 until the end of the hunt, I think we'll at least have one big bull come through. It's an area where this year I've glassed one bull in here that's really big. Last year there was a different bull in here during this time of year that I glassed that was a 380 plus bull. This other bull is probably right around 380. Both of those bulls should be in here. That other bull did not get killed to my knowledge. They rough same place year to year. So hopefully it goes well. It's a spot that it works. Like the wind is 90% good, 10% bad, which, you know, on a tree stand, that's like, perfect. It's about as good as you can get. Like the wind is it's a pain in the ass. The longer you hunt, the more you get good at all the other stuff. Wind becomes the primary pain in the ass. And so it's on our other spots this year, the wind fundamentally ruined them. And the wind has not fundamentally ruined this spot. So heck yeah. We had 2 bulls almost come in and then they kind of went to each other. Now they're fighting right above us. So hopefully the bigger one wins and then comes in for a post-fight drink. Mostly because we were sick, like every one of us got sick. Well, hey, perfect video. All right, we're about ready to climb out of the tree. So we're gonna climb out of the tree, stash everything at the base of the tree. I'm gonna run up, get service, call in some backup, and then we will go over the blood trail. Go to the. I mean, we know where the bull's dead. So we watched him. Well, we could hear him die. We watched him crash, and we could hear him die. So, all right.
I'd come back from one of the mountain to call for help. And we're gonna try finding my arrow and track the trail.
Well, everybody knows.
You get a hold of Josh?
Got a hold of Josh.
That's the recorder.
Got a hold of everybody but Dad. I called Maggie and Johnny. Got a hold of Josh. And obviously he's at camp, so Lydia, Miriam, Levi. Put it in the chat and then headed down. So.
Okay. You ready to find my arrow?
I'll bet you it's right there.
I walked over to right there.
It's not there.
I didn't look.
Okay. Well, I want to put all my stuff away, put it all on, so we're not coming back for anything, and then let's do the blood trail. All right, tree stand is right there. Bull was standing. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the kick marks right there. So, arrow would be right there if it was a pass through.
I didn't.
It wasn't a pass through. We'd already see the arrow. Okay, fresh tracks right here, Jared. Fresh tracks right there. Fresh right there. He goes up right here. See those deep ones?
Yeah. I want to.
Look for. Well, I don't think it's there. We would see it.
Yeah, if we don't find it, come back.
Well, you're shooting on such a down angle, it would have been, even if it was a clean pass through, it would have been pegged right there. Yeah, it looks like he's just bleeding out his left side, which is weird because I would have. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Broke off.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't go all the way through.
Yeah.
I saw wrong.
Yeah.
You got good penetration.
Yeah.
But not a pass through. Okay, deep track right there, blood. Yep.
Look at that.
Oh, that is.
Oh, here's my tip, my broadhead.
Oh, nice find.
Grim Reaper.
Let's go.
Just bent one of the blades. I hit a rib.
Yeah. Or you skimmed the shoulder. We'll find out. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's okay. This is where he's going to start bleeding.
Yeah.
Because your other part of your arrow fell out, and there's no way that it's not going to make him bleed a lot more. He's bleeding good. What?
Guess what?
Oh. Nice. Well, we walked really close to him without seeing him. That's your entrance. Perfect shot. Yeah, he's nice. I like him. I love that, how that third sticks out, man. Let's go. Man, those things are big animals. Oh, man. Oh, that is awesome. Nice. Heck yeah.
Like these are big.
Yeah, those thirds stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are okay.
They got curve on them. All of them have curve on them. His thirds have curve. His G1, his G2. Yeah, that right there. When I saw those main beams past his G5s, that's when I was like, yeah, you know. Oh, that's phenomenal.
Big ol' head.
Yeah, gnarly looking guy.
Bubbles.
Okay, at this point, I'm going to turn off the video cameras. We're going to
Set him up for
pictures, take pictures, and then get cleaning him up. We should have some guys arriving any time now.
15 minutes.
And
Okay, we ready? Okay,
Not bad.
You're good. Let up, let go.
Does it need to be tightened on the shoulders?
Yeah, the shoulders need to be tight to my body. There we go. That's so doable.
Do a squat.
Let's overdue.
No squat.
Will help Levi.
Hi. I'm just sitting here. Holy shit, this is heavy.
That's crazy to think that there's people that walk around that
That
probably
feel like
weigh
that.
this much.
Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Feels like Josh is on my back.
That's probably
I
more.
feel like Josh is on my back.
Yeah.
What we need is 2 strings in each hand. Yeah.
Oh, this is.
Oh, same.
I wish there was a scale at camp. I'll bet you this is 180. You turn it a little more. Josh got that
Yeah.
side.
You might want to sit down like we did. and just
I'm
put
gonna.
it on.
I was just gonna turn it to where it's square.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand up and then do the belt. So
Grab the pad.
I'm trying to get my legs under me. Here, don't go up yet. Don't go up yet. I'm just gonna kneel down. Okay, now go.
How about the both? Once that weight got off.
Yep.
Ooh, that is heavy.
So, oh yeah, your thingy's about to fall off there.
A little lopsided.
Goes the easiest way.
All right. Thanks, babe. I'll take that now. Oh, that is heavy. That is what she's packing out. The best thing amongst all the stuff getting packed out. So.
I was gonna video Jared, but he didn't can.
Okay, I'm gonna go forward.
No, they got it.
Yay! Oh, yes. Wait, excuse me.
Show us the
All
way.
right.
Pictures? All right. I need to stay close to Jared because I got to get shots of that. Woo. Ah, this is hefty. Hefty. We're going fast for them. They're up there. But we should. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see coming. Let's get it.
This is my Brian Tuffin and Puffin.
I got a back leg and extras. I've carried 160-pound packs before. This feels heavy. I might be delusional, but it feels. I'd bet money on it being over 150. These guys must have hauled ass. That was heavy, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna camp. You guys went way too high.
Yeah, stabilize you.
All right, let's go. If you guys give me a little boost, we can just walk. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right, and then kind of walk.
All right. Okay, I think I can. Now that it's level, I think I can just take it.
Got it?
No, let's
Keep helping. Don't worry.
all right. Whew.
It helps, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Slow down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Just looking at your shot. There you go. Let me let go. You can go get elevated.
All right, I'm just gonna stand right here. I don't want to get closer. Oh, one sec, sorry.
Push it, pull it.